undiscovered country.
We step further down into the ruins into an even more impressive discovery.
What is this?
Este es el lugar en el que le guardaban a la momia.
This is the most important building of the whole complex. We believe that this is the place where Atahualpa's mummy was kept every night.
Right here?
Yeah.
So the mummy of Atahualpa literally could have been right here. Laying, seated, how would he have been positioned?
He would be in a seated position, like the Inca king was on his throne.
The problem, though, is that he's not here now. So if they took the mummy, where would they have taken it?
The Inca were fleeing from the Spaniards, and whoever has the mummy possessed the power of the Inca. They needed to protect this mummy. They knew how to get in higher land.
Up there looks difficult.
Yeah, that's the point.
So if we're looking for Atahualpa, that's the place to look.
That's the place.
In the jungle highlands of Ecuador, I've been led to a remote ruin that may have once housed the reportedly supernatural mummy of the last Incan king. But since Spanish conquistadors were on a quest to eradicate his empire, the mummy was likely moved. But to where?
It should have been over there.
Up there looks difficult.
We actually have colleagues that are working there in the highlands in the north, and they are looking for Inca trails that may lead to a complex, a place like this.
Herman and Kale are part of a larger team. While we've been busy investigating the ruins at Malquimachay, the rest of his group has been exploring Inca trails in the jungles to the east. Their plan is to map this network of roads and determine if it leads to any significant sites.
And have they found anything yet?
A farmer up there in the highlands who have found some Inca stones. We just don't know what it is, but we gotta go there and take a look.
Could be an Incan site.
Yeah.
If this farmer has found Inca stones in the same area where Atahualpa's mummy was likely taken, then we need to get there fast. But with no proper roads ahead, this is the end of the line for my 4x4. Lucky for me, my companions thought ahead.
Trying to track down a farmer, but in fact, people who live up here are often the ones who find these ruins first. I'm really intrigued to see what it is this guy found. Tree. It's incredible. The higher we go, we're literally getting into the clouds. Pretty sure I have cow poop in my mouth.
Here's an expert travel tip. Always pack an extra toothbrush. Eventually, we arrive at the farm, but don't exactly receive a warm welcome.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Hola. Hola, buenos días.
Cámaras, no cámaras.
All right, guys, camera down. If he has found something and it's archaeological, an artifact or a site, and the government finds out about that, you can go to prison for 3 years. So he may be worried about that.
Yendo a diferentes partes.
Hola. It's possible? Can we chat with him or no?
I think it's possible.
If he's comfortable kind of showing us what he's found or pointing us in the direction of where he's found it, we can keep him totally anonymous. That's easy.
Kale and Herman managed to convince the farmer to share what he's found with us, and I can hardly wait to see it.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Are you kidding me? This is beautiful.
Oh my God.
I thought that he was going to have found some bricks or ceramic maybe. This is unbelievable.
This is a remarkable find in and of itself, but it could also mark the way to the jackpot, the mummy of Atahualpa.
Esto es una tinculpa. Usaban los jefes de una tribu.
This is for the chiefs
It's like a chest
Es la
plate
representación del sol.
It is from the people of the sun.
from the people of the sun, from the Inca. What is it made of? It looks like copper.
Tumbaga, tumbaga.
It's a material they call tumbaga, made from gold and copper. It's a mix.
And do you think this is the right time period for Atahualpa?
Posiblemente puede ser de esa época.
It's amazing. Where did he find it exactly?
Allá arriba en la montaña.
It's a mountain with another mountain on the top. It's a hill over a mountain. It has a trail, like a path that goes like an espiral. He says like a snail.
The farmer describes a strange conical hill due east of his farm. But even the ATVs aren't going to make it there. We're now on foot, and unfortunately for us, the weather is taking a turn. We are literally in a cloud, so maybe not surprising that it is raining.
If it wasn't for the compass, we can be easily lost.
In a matter of minutes, the fog comes down like a blanket and smothers our visibility, which is probably for the best since it means that no one can see me panting. We are now above 12,000 feet, so the air up here, a little thin.
Aquí está, mira. El churro de Amanta.
That's it! That is a hill on a hill, and it looks like a circular trail.
Yeah, it goes in spiral.
We forge ahead toward the peak, when suddenly the ground seems to drop away in front of us. Whoa, what is that?
Es el camino por donde circulaban, se escondían.
He thinks it's an Incan trail. This ditch is the secret path that they used to go up and down.
We descend into the strange gully and begin to follow it uphill. This is crazy. It doesn't look like a natural channel. This is definitely man-made.
Definitely.
We push through several overgrown sections and eventually emerge to a promising site. Loose stonework here.
Yeah.
This looks like construction all in here. It's roughly cut, but something was here. Herman, ¿qué es esto? What do you think all this is?
Son las piezas del Pucará, ¿no?
Pucara. ¿Qué es Pucara?
It's an Incan watchtower.
Pucaras were a kind of Incan fort. They were placed in the hills within earshot of one another, blasting out a warning to other watchtowers in the event of danger. As a cold rain begins to fall, we break out metal detectors and scan the hillside. If the farmer's Incan relic was found here, could Atahualpa's mummy be stashed nearby?
Whoa! Oh my God!
You found something?
Josh, come here!
What do you got?
I don't know what it is. Whoa! Watch it. It's a big hole.
You found a hole. Maybe you could have opened with that.
Are you okay?
I'd be a lot worse if I was down there. How far down does that go?
I don't know, 15 feet?
Okay. What the hell is that?
Documental, ¿qué crees que es esto?
Es una tumba.
A man believes it's a tomb.
Why would there be a tomb here at a fortress, do you think?
Jefe, tal vez, o es una ofrenda grande.
Maybe it's a huge offering.
Pucará muy importante y era cuidado por la misma.
This was an important pucara.
Do you think it could have been the mummy?
Who knows? Who can say?
Let's see if we can get eyes down to the bottom. Do we have rope with us, Kale?
Yeah.
Though I'm not entirely confident about the rigging of our wet rope, I eagerly descend into the pit, hopeful to discover what's hiding at the bottom. Okay, I'm down. This has all been carved out and then they went in a little bit. Loose debris down here, some stone as well. Can someone run back and grab me that metal detector?
Here it is.
Yeah, I got a hit down here. There's something in this corner, I think. Shovel? Thanks. I got a hit over here a minute ago, just seeing what it is. Maybe a false hit. No, I got something. Oh, man. Look at this. Deep inside the cloud forests of Ecuador, archaeologist Herman Molina and I discover a strange man-made hole at the ruins of an Incan fort known as a pucara. Could this be the final resting place of their last emperor, the mighty Atahualpa?
No, I got something. Oh, man. Look at this.
What is it?
I don't know what it is. It looks very old.
Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Es un tupo.
A tupo.
A thing they used to clip their clothes together.
What's it made of?
Tumbaga, cobre y oro.
Copper and gold.
Copper and gold. Unbelievable.
This is surreal.
That's incredible.
Mira por ahí, debe haber algo más.
Should be something more.
Okay, I'll keep looking.
I spend the next soggy hour carefully exploring the bottom of the pit. But to no avail.
Not one other hit down here. Guys, I'm coming back up.
All right.
Hey, awesome. Awesome job.
Unearthing a 500-year-old artifact and the remnants of an Incan fort is a major thrill. But we're left with more questions than answers. Why was this watchtower built in such a remote location? And what was it guarding?
We should meet with the rest of our team. It's a few hours away.
You can find them from here.
Yeah, we can find them with GPS.
Please.
This entire area is riddled with Incan trails, and about 4 miles from our location, the rest of Herman and Kale's team has been busy mapping each and every one. Now we just need to reach them. We descend to their location, and soon the sun follows suit. Honestly, it's spooky as hell out here. Which is why, after 4 hours of stumbling around in the dark, I'm more than a little relieved to spot some light in the distance.
See a fire.
Here they are. Benoit, Diego.
Diego.
No van a creer el día que tuvimos.
I'm Josh.
I'm Benoit. Nice to meet
Benoit,
you.
nice to meet you. How are you?
Benoit Duvernay is a trailblazer in a new field, aerial archaeology, and he's dedicated his mastery over drones to studying the Inca civilization.
Really crazy day. Went to Machay, started there.
We have a lead on a farmer who found Satinculpa.
Oh, wow.
Right, so we went up from where the farmer had found this. And it's a pucara.
Inca fortress.
Yeah, an Inca fortress with this trench trail going up to the summit. Totally unexcavated place.
Yeah, this is kind of typical in this area because where you are here right now is one of the ancient borders of the Inca Empire.
What we came across today, how does that fit into your mission here?
It's very critical because there's very little we know about the Inca presence in this region.
Benoit has been undertaking complex aerial mapping of the region, and what he's uncovering is unprecedented. His drones have snapped countless terabytes of photos, which have been stitched together to reveal a network of Incan trails and unexcavated pucaras, Incan watchtowers arranged in a perimeter. Could it be that they're protecting an undiscovered sacred site and the remains of Atahualpa?
Do you buy into this idea that his mummy came from Peru into Ecuador?
I'm convinced about that. I believe the body was given to one of Atahualpa's generals, Rumiñahui. Rumiñahui needed a symbol to unify the different groups in Ecuador. The mummy is a key.
So, where do you think the mummy went?
You found the pucara in this area because the Incas tried to protect a secret that was very significant for them. So our plan is to find out what it is.
Tomorrow we'll continue the hunt, but for tonight we need to rest and get warm. However, these guys aren't serving hot cocoa.
Whew. Kale, what is this?
It's canelazo. It's a local liquor made with fruits and cinnamon and a lot of sugar.
It can help for altitude sickness as well.
It's good for the altitude.
Yeah.
Because it kills you?
Eventually.
Right. Perfect. Well, cheers, boys. Bottoms up. Salud.
Cheers.
Here we go. Hold on, that's great. It's like a warm margarita. How strong is this?
Very strong.
I'm going to be so faced in like 10 minutes. Does anybody have any aspirin?
The previous night's revelry blurs away, and after a little housekeeping and about 10 cups of coffee, we get back to work.
All right, let's do it.
Llamas are packed up with supplies, and we mount up on horseback to head even higher into the hills. Our plan is to explore unmapped Incan trails and to investigate the area inside the perimeter of the ruined Pucara fortresses.
Are we on a trail here?
Yes, it's hard to imagine. It's covered by vegetation today.
Do you think it's conceivable that the mummy followed this route?
It is possible because we're kind of retracing the last steps of Ruminawi in this area, right before it's captured.
And now it's raining. It's the problem with the weather in a cloud forest. Very unpredictable. We keep passing through different environments, and as we get up here to the clouds, it's just turned into a thick jungle.
The wall of fog has gotten the better of my sense of direction.
It's just like being inside a cloud here. You can't see anything.
But it's not a problem for Benoit.
We have a drone. We can put it in the air and find out if we can localize any trail or any feature.
Yeah, let it look ahead of us.
Absolutely.
Sounds like a good idea.
Benoit's plan is both high-tech and yet simple. Send up an aerial camera to take photos of Incan trails from above, and then use computers to stitch the images into a 3D roadmap of the unknown. Also, we're basically lost out here, so hopefully we'll be able to kill two birds with one drone.
Up and away. Here we go. So heading uphill, misty.
Let me gain a little bit of altitude.
The drone peers down through the fog and quickly spots trails.
So we've got terraces in here.
Yep.
And also something else.
Oh, right there. Look at that. What is that?
I have no idea.
I mean, this definitely does not look natural.
On a rainy mountain in Ecuador, explorer Benoit Duvernay has sent up an aerial camera to get us a lay of the land. Through the thickening fog, we spot one hill that looks strangely different than the rest.
Oh, right there.
What's that?
It's huge. I mean, this definitely does not look natural. It's weird you can't see it from down here. It's blocked by all the vegetation. How far is that from us?
It's less than a mile. Let's try to bring the drone back and we can go there on foot.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Too steep and muddy for the animals, we have to hoof it to the site ourselves. An undertaking made all the more difficult by the thin air and wet conditions. But soon, we're standing at the foot of the rise.
Well, there it is.
Yeah, this is definitely different than what we have seen so far. This one has like multiple platforms, multiple layers.
It does have a strange shape.
Let's get to the next level.
Yeah, it looks like it flattens out.
This hill is curious to say the least. Steep sections lead to flattened terraces. Is this natural or something else?
Look at that.
A trench.
Check it out.
It's like the other site, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah.
No stonework, but this is man-made.
I mean, it's really uniform. Let's see where it goes.
Like the trench we saw yesterday, this path wraps around the hill almost all the way to the top.
Another flat layer.
There's no way this is natural.
It looks completely leveled off. Just like the one below it. It's almost like it's stepping up. Where does it all lead is the question.
Let's follow the trenches.
Yeah, for sure. Let's keep looking. Look at this.
Whew, that's breathtaking.
Feels like the top of the world. Look at that.
From the peak, we look down through a world of vapor to seemingly endless jungles below.
Incredible. Really has a 360-degree view.
Yeah, we can see the entire Inca Empire.